But one farmer says, seems to me there was a tea party in Boston that was illegal too.
I have directed Secretary Connally to suspend temporarily the convertibility of the dollar into gold.
We shall seek to establish and maintain a dollar which will not change its purchasing and debt-paying power during the succeeding generation.
As anguished shrieks rose up from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Government credit and government currency are really one and the same thing. A reserve of gold and a small reserve of silver.
Why do central banks hold it?
Well, it's a form of reserves.
Why don't they hold diamonds?
Well, it's tradition, long-term tradition.
Well, some people still think it's money.
All right, welcome back to the JUNIUS MALTBY channel. This is going to be hopefully a quick video. I know it's hard to make fast videos, but today we're going to discuss buying silver during these tumultuous times with supplies running on the short side and seeing premiums much higher than what a lot of you are comfortable in paying for spot price, because the COMEX, as you are aware, crashed the silver price. They dumped all that paper on the market, and now we see these prices at levels that a lot of people don't want to release the physical for. Well, today the Dow tumbled again 900 points, which makes people wonder if people are going to seek shelter in precious metals or at some point allocate funds towards them with all of the losses here in equities and the other assets that are out there. So we're seeing obviously a lot of bloodshed with the market. That's what we're going to open up with this morning. Dow losing 913.49 points today. I actually set out to make this video this morning and then had to go do some other errands. So we're getting to it more in the afternoon. That's why I said good morning. I'm sure it's good morning to some of you somewhere. But it lost another 4.55% today. It's sitting at 19,173. The Dow below 20,000 now. Take a quick look at the other indexes here. We got the S&P down 100 points today, 4.34%, sitting at 2304. NASDAQ losing 271 points, sitting at 6879.52. Russell down 45 points at 1013.67. Taking a look at the money for the last 7,000 years, we've got gold up $14, up a full percentage point almost at $1493.30. So it's under the 1,500 mark. Don't worry about it. It's going to go back above that in no time, especially once the helicopter money starts dropping. Silver up 3%. Pretty good gain there on the day for silver at $12.51, up 37 cents today. And now to the silver, where to buy it currently. I'm going to remind all of you, I don't represent a single company. I don't get a dime. I don't have any connections to any mines or any silver stocks. None of these people know who I am, especially Scottsdale Mint. I wish they knew who I was, and I wish they wanted me to represent them, because I happily would. They have pure and beautiful silver of the highest quality. Their bars are incredible. I've owned several of them. I have their buttons. I think their 5-ounce buttons are really cool. Just reminds me of something a pirate would pour. But they have great silver. And a lot of it's recycled, so they're good for the environment, I guess. Now, again, they don't know who I am. They don't know I'm making this video. They're not paying me to do this. This is one of the services of the JUNIUS MALTBY channel. I'm helping find silver for those who are looking for it for the best deal. Just like when, in the past, I've made where and where not to buy precious metals. This company I looked at earlier, it was yesterday, and I've been in contact with several friends regarding this as one of the best options right now in the state of affairs we are currently experiencing, as purchasing silver as close to spot as possible. Because I know a lot of you don't want to spend $18, $20, $27 an ounce when silver's sitting at $12.50. So if you want to buy silver as close to spot as I've seen, with what's going on, taking advantage of the lower prices, and you want to get some good bars, this is where you're going to want to go. Now follow me. Let's look at some slides. Let's look at Scottsdale Mint here and the purchase prices for these silver bars and asset vehicles that they have, because they're great. And what I did to simplify the search, you'll see on their page there, you can click on the metal you're looking for, silver, and they do have some gold in stock as well. But I was looking for silver. That's what this is about today. Click on silver, and then I clicked on bars. I just wanted to look at bars because they're a larger amount. You don't have to pay as much as a Seigniorage charge as you are with rounds or coinage. So I was like, let's just look at bars today and see how close we can get to spot with these guys. Not going to read it, but of course they have a statement regarding the major demand right now and how there's a shipment delay of about 2 weeks to 20 days. Not a big deal. You're still locking in on your price. You're still getting physical. And they do have it in stock, which is great. They tell you what's sold out and what's not. So if it's available, you can add it to your cart, you can purchase it, and it is in stock. You're good to go. You can check out, and in 2 weeks, they will hopefully be shipping you a nice purchase order of silver. So after selecting silver and bars, these are the ones that it showed as in stock, and there's some more even below this. They've got the big 10-ounce stacker, the King Stacker 100-ounce silver bar, and you can see the price there at $14.62.01. So you're paying about $14.62 an ounce for that bar there. You've got their kilo stackers, you've got their 20-ounce silver bar, their 10-ounce chunky silver bar. I love those. It's like a poured loaf of bread. And then you've got the little 5-ounce bar there, Scottsdale cast. All of those gorgeous bars. They even have the 100-gram bar. I'll show you that. And that's the only Scottsdale bar of that size, like a little loaf pour that I ever had. Here you can see where it shows certain bars that are sold out. So the 5-gram silver bar, the 1-ounce silver bar, and then you've got that kilo stacker, 1 kilogram silver bar, secondary market. It looks like those are sold out. And the 100-ounce, again, secondary market. Those ones sold out there. When you look at the 5-ounce silver bar here, you can see, as with all of these bars, they have a quantity on the left side there, 1 to 4, 5 to 19, 20 to 99, or 100 plus, and that changes with the size of the bars you're looking at. They have a credit card and a PayPal price, and then, of course, that changes with the amount of silver you're purchasing. And on the other side, right, you'll see wire or check. So if you send wire or check, and they tell you how to do that on their page, you can select there and see how the prices fluctuate as well. Of course, dropping the more silver you do purchase. I'm not going to show you all of these. Let's go to the bigger bars and take a look at how low we can go, how low over spot. Now here is what they call the Scottsdale King Stacker, 100 ounces of fine 999 silver. Let's pretend for a moment you're buying 1,000 ounces, 10 of these bad boys, 10 big, thick brick bars of silver. You've got 10 of them there. At a credit card, it'd be $15.05. And then, of course, this is when silver, this is today, so this is earlier this morning. Again, these prices are going to update every few minutes live, so that you might see different prices reflected if you go visit the site. Wire and check, $14.62. So that's the lowest you're going to see there, unless prices have changed. And if silver does possibly drop, again, you cannot base silver's performance on past performance. We don't know what's going to happen or where silver's going to go. Next week, they might open up and dump this thing down. And who knows? Silver could go to $10, $9 with the unfolding economic calamity that we are in the midst of. I don't know the low. I don't know the bottom. Not going to call it. Not going to pretend I know. Could silver go to 9? Could it go to 8? Possibly. Will the supply be there? That's what you have to ask yourself. Is the supply still going to be there as the prices drop and demand keeps going? Because I believe we are seeing a run for precious metals right now, and it's expected. I would expect that to occur during these times. So right now we are seeing silver in stock at Scottsdale, and it's high quality silver. It's some of the best stuff there is. I would recommend them outside of this event. I've always liked and been impressed with the quality and design of the Scottsdale Mint products. Their silver bars are really cool. I love the lion head. But again, the way they're poured, the way they stack and lock up together, just the overall quality of their stuff is really good. So again, if you're looking at $14.62, you're paying $1.50, $2 over spot sometimes on their things, and that's the lowest I've seen. You know, really, when you look at their products and you look at the size of the bars you're getting, you know, $2, $3 over spot, not bad. You look at a silver chart, it's unbelievable. I mean, look at these silver charts right now. This is a 1-year chart, and you can see it fell off a cliff there. It's, again, 12.56. This is just earlier this morning. I think it's 12.51 now. Not positive on what we closed at today. But again, down 20% 1 year, year to date, down 30%. So I consider that highly discounted. I mean, come on, this is bear market for silver. It's a beautiful, good price. And, you know, if you believe in it, if you believe it's money for 7,000 years, if you believe the price is going to go up from here, then lock in. Do what you want to do. and take advantage of what is out there, what is available at this price. Let's take a look at some other charts. See that? That's a 5-year chart. It's below any support line, even at the 5-year chart. Again, we're talking about silver at like 10-year lows here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you're seeing silver there. Look at that at the end. It just fell off a cliff, punching down below 15, 14, and 13, all the way down, lower than anything we have seen in 5 years. And then you look at this chart here. This is dating back to 2005. And silver is really at a support line that we haven't seen even going back to 2009. So 2008. This is, again, these are 10, 11-year lows on silver. And the gold-silver ratio currently is, according to some, Schiff mentioned it. I think Salvate Metal mentioned this. A lot of guys are talking about it. The gold-silver ratio being the greatest it's ever been in like 10,000 years or in history. We're looking at 120-something to 1, 124 to 1, something like that. So an incredible gold-silver ratio, which has to close at some point. I mean, you buy a ton of silver right now, and then we go back to that 40 to 1, and you make that leap and jump back into gold, you could really solidify and lock up some really strong profits in a position in gold if you can plan those moves ahead and execute them with the right timing. I'm not saying everyone's going to be able to pull that off, or if everyone even wants to. I know some people believe the ratio should be 16 to 1. Well, Isaac Newton's dead, and I don't believe we're ever going to see the 16 to 1 ratio again. However, prices for silver right now looking good, very appetizing. There is supply out there if you know where to look. Check out Scottsdale Mint. Tell them I sent you, even though they don't know who I am. Maybe they will. And maybe they'll send me a shekel or two. I don't know. Good for them. If they don't, I'm not expecting it. I don't want it. I'm not entitled to anything other than sharing this information with the wonderful subscribers and viewers of the JUNIUS MALTBY channel. Take care. Be well out there. I know they've 1 in 5 Americans has now been ordered to stay inside. They've shut down everything from Delaware, Pennsylvania, New York, California. National Guards getting deployed. They're talking about martial law. It's crazy out there, but who cares? Make some popcorn, watch it, listen to the radio, make some tea, pet your cat, love your loved ones, and make sure the bore in your rifle is clean and shiny and you got a magazine full of brass. Take care, have a good night, and God bless everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the JUNIUS MALTBY channel.